Imagine a world where F&B jobs like waiters and dishwashers have become obsolete. Well, that could be a real possibility very soon if companies keep up the pace of adopting automation and robotics. But industry players are also quick to point out that there are still some roles robots cannot replace. Brendan Tarnoto with this report.
With just a click of a button, a plate of fluffy and fragrant fried rice is on its way.
Now the process for this robot to prepare a bowl of fried rice takes exactly 1 minute and 58 seconds. Now that's compared to the average duration of about 3 minutes if a chef were to prepare the same bowl manually.
Bowl & Bowl uses 4 such cooking robots, which cost over $30,000 in all. It's a hefty investment, but one the eatery finds worthwhile that has helped it save on costs.
能源方面的，比如说我们用的是电，至少说我们比普通煤气的至少节省一半。我们可以把这些的钱来弥补到食物中。
The cost savings have helped the restaurant tide through the manpower crunch during the peak of the pandemic.
我们通过机器人操作的话，一个人可以操作4台机器，可以同时炒4份炒饭，所以从而呢，在生产力方面大大的提高了，营运成本降低了。
And by automating its cooking process, the company is also able to ensure that the food it produces stays consistent.
不能说今天我吃一个味道，明天吃一个味道，那么就是靠运气。
But as I tuck into my machine-made fried rice, a question is still niggling away at the back of my mind. Shouldn't we still need human chefs?
通过它的经验，通过它的步骤和程序输入到机器里面，就是把厨师所有的精华全部变成数字输进去。但是呢，这些数字数据不是凭空想象的，是需要厨师多年的累计、多年的经验凝合起来的。
One Japanese robotics firm agrees, especially when it comes to our very human differences in taste and ability to quickly adapt to changes.
Cooking is very delicate, very difficult, and it depends on the type of the ingredient or the status of the temperature and everything. So it's more like art rather than a science. Michelin star type of the restaurant, we cannot automate.
Latest data from the International Federation of Robotics show that Singapore had 3 robots for every 50 employees in 2020. This ranks it with the second highest robot density in the world, and the number has been growing by 27% on average every year since 2015. And when it comes to the F&B industry, SoftBank Robotics believes that menial and repetitive tasks like dishwashing and waiting tables can be fully automated.
Trade delivery is the easiest one, low-hanging fruits, but the cooking is not yet ready, but some part of the cooking will definitely be automated. And the other simple tasks like order taking or let's say cleaning or everything will be automated. And the outdoor delivery also will be automated soon, maybe within 3 or 4 years.
Still, Mr. Yoshida acknowledges that deploying robotics can be costly, especially for small restaurants. That's why it's working on rolling out cheaper versions of its robots to meet demand, like a light version that performs the same primary tasks but without the extra bells and whistles. Food delivery services are also taking advantage of robotics in their daily operations. This little guy fetches products from various merchants in its cloud kitchen back to a central drop-off point, making it easier for riders to pick up orders and deliver them faster.
The layout of a web kitchen requires our runners to navigate a few turns and corners to get to the merchants that are further in. And these different merchants actually have very different preparation times. So our runners have to go back and forth multiple times just to consolidate one mix and match order. So deploying robots reduce the time taken to perform tedious and repetitive tasks, hence improving our efficiency.
The online platform also plans to look at new forms of delivery using robotics to reach more customers in more difficult-to-reach areas.
There are certain parts of Singapore, for example, Sentosa Island, where motorbikes are not allowed in certain areas of Sentosa. And there are actually locations where I think robots can be used. instead of trying to deliver using a car.
Neither Grab nor Bowl & Bowl have had to lay off any staff as a result of using robotics. If anything, they're hoping that by simplifying workloads and reducing working hours, the use of automation will actually attract more people to join the industry.
餐饮业给人的感觉就是工作很劳累，工作时间长，然后油和烟又很多，所以很多人都望而却步。但是呢，机器人帮我们解决了很多问题，所以可以在这个人力短缺的时候，可以纳入各行各业的人来进入餐饮业。
For now, robotics is forecast to spur a 20% growth in Singapore's GDP by 2030. That's as much as $100 billion that the industry will be cleaning up.